So guys, check out my website at theremigate.com. A portal for clarity, integration, and embodied work. I do sessions, energetic clearing sessions. I do an energetic field reading, um, where you can purchase a session with me. I also have written works, a blog piece that I am cultivating, that many of the pieces may be assisting to anyone. I also have intuitive art that you can now purchase, all art that was created by me, um, intuitively. And even if you're not purchasing anything, you can explore the story. I'm pretty sure that the story, because each piece has a story of how it was created and why and how it came together. And you can explore that. And each piece ties into something that very powerful and aligned, for anyone. So even just exploring the story, I think, could be possibly very helpful to anyone as well. So yeah, so I have canvas pieces, and I have poster paper if you don't want to do a canvas. But yes, definitely explore my sessions. I do an energetic field reading where I tune into your field and I reveal patterns and things that I see that are influencing your field and whatnot. If you've listened to my videos and the nature of my work and the things that I speak on, you know that I'm very devoted to trying to get humanity to recognize what's going on underneath all of the layers, or the programs, the illusionary programs that the grid has programmed them with. The beings that are orchestrating and controlling the specific grid and the type of layers of programming they have placed on us. So for me, I just want to assist anyone that I can that would actually want the help to get back to their own organic essence of who they are. So yes, this particular energetic field reading, I just reflect back what I perceive, everything that's here of what I will do for you within this particular field reading, and what it's going to reveal and what it's going to do and whatnot. And yes, the sessions are conducted through video, phone. If you don't want to do live, we can do it over phone. But yeah, it's just me basically tuning into your field. I have a 30-minute session, a 60-minute session, and that's with the energetic field reading. And the energetic clearing session, I actually assist you in clearing your field. Because also too, many people have a lot of attachments, like a release of energetic residue, external influences, and also the patterns. I'll also be assisting you in recognizing all of the patterns. So everything that I do this is not something that where it's like you'll be dependent upon coming back to me and things of this nature. I really want to teach people how to do these things for themselves, but a lot of people have a lot of energetic attachments that are influencing their day-to-day life, where you are having thought forms and habitual patterns that do not belong to you because if you have things attached within your field. So for me, that's where I come in. I make you aware of these things. I help you release these things literally from your field, as an energetic field clearing session, this one in particular. And I give you the tools so that you can do it on your own. This, like I said, this is not a dependency course. This is not a dependency thing for me. I'm not trying to build clientele forever or something like that. Like, if people want to continue to work with me in the future, that's fine. But my intent is that everyone, is able to be free, free in totality, not free, in a moment and you having to come back, and look for my assistance again. But I do have to make a living for myself, and the nature of my work, I am giving my time and I'm giving my resources and I'm giving my knowledge. So I do have to charge for the sessions, and that's what that's about. But this is not a gimmick for me to try to build some type of false clientele. Like, these things that everything that I speak on, everything that I'm doing right now, the nature of my work, all of this is very much real, and very much pure intention. So yeah, so that was the energetic clearance session, and then I had the field integration session, and that's basically, as it says, supporting the stabilization and reorganization of your energetic field after you experience shifts and releases. Because what happens is when we go through clearing processes and we're releasing energy from our field goes through like a stasis point where we go through these irregular shifts or regular moods. And so basically me just helping you learn how to fully stabilize your field after going through extreme releases, because having energetic attachments released from your field is not like a simple thing, also because the residue of these interactions still linger, so it's a whole process. We're talking about energy work, okay? We're delving into the energy realm, so this is different. What I'm talking about, this is not physical things, of what people think, okay? And the energy operates very differently. So that's that. I have an alignment and embodiment series, but I would prefer people do the integration course before you even look to this course, because this course is truly for those that are truly devoted, and this is like the next step up and learn strengthening your connection to your authentic center and embodying your natural energetic alignment. All of the details of the course is right there, and I'm just trying not to do too much over explaining for the sake of the video, because I'm looking at the time. And then I have a field integrity intensive course. Now this course, I would prefer people do the other courses before they even look at this course, because this particular course, if you want this course, that's fine. But I feel like this course is pretty advanced, and I basically train people in energetic awareness, discernment, and sovereignty of their field, and I teach you all the in and outs of what it takes to be on top of your field, like seriously, so you don't ever have to experience any of the things that's going on in the field. Like I said, within this grid, if you watch my videos, and so you know what I'm speaking on. But yes, I train you on everything, all of the alchemical processes. I literally spend a lot of time with you on this particular course. I don't even have a time limit yet on this, because this is a very extensive course. So I would prefer people that are only serious, and for people that already probably tapped into their senses, their clairvoyance and things of that nature, that you will really need to get on top of this course right here. Trust me, for the people that's tapped in, trust. But yes, definitely check out my website at theremigate.com. The Remi Gate Spiritual Intuitive Counselor. Like I said, I have so many things that you can check out. I have my art store, I have my session stores, and also check out my book, my ebook, Clarity That Doesn't Cost You Your Peace. This is a very essential part of the nature of the work that I'm doing. It's very serious for me. It's a practical guide to discernment, grounding, and integration, and I wanted to make it for people because clarity can be destabilizing sometimes. The truth, when you start coming into the reality of what's really going on, it can be destabilizing. So this book I took the time out to write this because as my first book, because I realized that this would be essential as a catalyst for everything else that I'm teaching and I'm touching on and I want to speak on. So definitely just check out the website. It's so many things that you you might be interested in. And then also, like I said, even just check out my blog. I always write a piece. I try to write a piece once every week. So I so far only have 3 pieces. Embodying authenticity, trusting the process, and I am source, I am the divine. But all of the pieces was definitely written by me. And like I said, my art is here. I have so many beautiful pieces that, like I said, you can explore the story. All of them have a story, and they start from $33, the poster pieces, and I think the canvases start from $77. But yes, and you could just explore the piece here, and each has a story, and all ties into something very beautiful that can be something very enlightening for every human being. So yes, check out the website when you get a chance. Book a session with me if you're interested, um, and basically step through the gate, enter the gate, theremigate.com. So